First of all, just want to say hey to everybody out there in guitar land. Yeah, the 313 concept, how that came about was I first seen that in the Frank Gambale video. He was showing this pentatonic idea to where he was doing, like if we took like an A minor pentatonic, he'd play like 2 notes on the low E, 1 on the A, 3 on the D, 1 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E. But he was playing it like something like that. So I thought, well, that was pretty cool, but I kind of changed it around to where you would play 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, and then I put another 3 on the high E. And then later a friend of mine, Derek Taylor, suggested that I put the 2 consecutive 3s, as it were, on the D and the G string. So then it became 3 on the A, 1, or excuse me, 3 on the low E, 1 on the A, 3 on the D, 3 on the G, 1 on the B, and 3 on the high E. So you have a, and yeah, I just took it from there and, you know, figured out all the inversions and just tried to implement it into my playing and stuff. The advantages of playing a pentatonic scale this way is, to me, it seems like you can get more speed, and you also get more range. You know, if you were to play a pentatonic in the traditional fashion, where you got 2 notes per string, you know, you're going to get, you know, that much range maybe here, you know, if you slid up. But, you know, with the 313, you know, you can reach up to there, you know, and then if you add some tapping to it, you know, so I mean, you can get a lot of range out of it. And then as far as the speed, you know, it was just easier for me to get more speed playing it that way than 2 notes per string, and especially when you're talking about picking. I'm not very good at picking just, you know, 2 notes per string and getting a lot of speed. I mean, I really haven't worked all that hard on it, but I mean, you know, if I were to play a A minor pentatonic 2 notes per string, I mean, that's about how fast I could play it. But I mean, with the 313, because of the fact that there's an odd number of notes, you can use what's called economy picking. And therefore, with economy picking, you're not having to jump over any string and pick up, or jump over and pick down, or what have you. It's just 3, like it would be, excuse me, like down, up, down. Then you go to the next string with a downstroke, and then the next string with a downstroke, down, up, down. Then you go to the next string, the G string with a downstroke, up, down, and the B string with a downstroke, and then the high E with a downstroke, up, down. So you have down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. I mean, there's no way I could play a pentatonic scale 2 notes per string with that much range, you know, and that fast. I'm sure there's players out there that can do that, but this to me was an easier solution. So there you have it.
So that's pretty cool. Do you use that primarily as like a way to do a fast run, or do you also mix that in like just in the middle of the scale playing licks and try,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, because of you know, having worked out like all the inversions of the scale, and I really like to do a lot of improvising and stuff. Yeah, I've just grown accustomed to using that framework to, you know, not only play fast, but, you know, melodically too. And I mean, now I don't play the pentatonic that way exclusively. I mean, sometimes I will find it appropriate to play, you know, 2 note per string type of stuff, or if I'm doing more of a slow bluesy type of, you know, that type of stuff. But and then, you know, I might want to do some sequencing to where I've got, you know, 3 notes on every string, you know, and do something like a, you know, stuff like that. But so yeah, you know, in my DVD, for instance, Cool Legato Phrases, I show all kinds of interesting ways to play pentatonics that you might not have seen before. And you know, you can use them in just about any style.